the 11th Doctor here. Happy Halloween, whether you're watching on VOD or YouTube. I hope your Halloween was nice. We're gonna rock some more of this while looking snazzy. Bow ties are cool. That was something. Alright, let's let Discord know our Halloween stream's live. We'll get going.
Wonder what June lays up to.
Discord is now aware. Put on our spooky headphones and we'll get going here. Alright, let's go. We got stuff to do. That's right, we're doing that faction quest. Fast travel to here. I'm gonna take that uber long elevator. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, he's a gardener. For a second I was like, Sam, what are you doing? That's not Sam. Oh, it's right across from her parents' house. That's funny. We're here to get something. I can't remember, though. It's for one of the factions on the ship. The Groundbreaker. Yeah, there we go. I apologize for the squeaking.
Area assessment. Spick and
What's up, Sav? Happy Halloween. How you doing, dude? Hello. What you on about?
The heater's off.
Yeah, it's too loud. Can't stay if I'm over level 14-ish? I am 26, so yeah. Well, tell me this before you go, Sav. Glad you're doing well. Good, good, good. How are you liking this game? Handing out your candy bars? Ooh, nice. A good haul, I hope. Hopefully we aren't handing raisins and apples out to kids.
No.
You absolutely love it? Awesome, dude. Glad you're digging it. Absolutely. It's a good turn of phrase. And it goes well with absentively. And they say the lab is unsealed. Your sniper crit build? Nice! I'm a charisma sniper build. Like a speechcraft charisma. What other crap do I get down there? I said I unsealed the lab. Well, cool. How do I get to the lab? Let's try something. What do you got to ask, Sav? Ooh. I haven't found anything better yet. I'm hoping I find like a unique one, you know, with like the gold pattern in the background. Because I've been sticking with this one for a while. Like the Deadeye assault rifle is pretty OP. I'm waiting for like a V2 or like a, you know, like the decal in this, like a rare one. So it's like there's plenty of weapon availability. Like you'll get like other, like you can get a better assault rifle, not assault rifle, a better hunting rifle. Stuff like that, but I haven't run into anything better than the Deadeye yet. And the level cap is 30. Because there's a trophy for hitting level 30, so I think that's the cap. I'm 26. I think that's one thing I like about this game is that you level up pretty quick. A squad. Yeah.
Wow, look at the size of this basement.
Well, it's not a very big game. It's
That's far enough.
made by, you know,
What are you doing here?
it's made by Obsidian, but it was
How did you even
with
get
like a
inside?
AA budget, so it wasn't indie, but it wasn't AAA, so it's a smaller scale game compared to their usual stuff. I'm the one asking the questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Yeah, I think the weapon variety is kind of like the enemy variety. Like, they're pretty limited. There's actually, honestly, more variety in the melee weapons. Indeed, Sav. Yeah. Although, I guess if you want more wacky variety weapons, you should go like a science weapon route, because they're like unique weapons that have unique effects. Yeah, since it's a smaller game, there's not that many enemy types. I think there's like 4 or 5. And you just see them. You've seen all the enemies probably within the first 5 hours of the game. Yeah, since it's smaller, the variety isn't huge. It is Obsidian, but you know they're a studio and they get published. This game was published by a smaller publisher, so And this was before they got bought off. Now they're bought off by Microsoft, so starting with next gen, you'll see a higher budget game from them. Came to blow the lid off your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding.
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the
Alright,
colony.
sounds good, Sam. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. It's good to see you. Glad I got to catch up with you.
Our colonists might
Once
not
you're done with the
trust
game,
yet,
you should come
but
back
they're
and we
starving.
can talk about it some more. Have a great night. This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Exactly. I love extrapolating. Look forward to it, Sev. Happy Halloween! Adaption didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
There are a lot of valuable scientists who are having zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Is it Cornelius Vanderbilt, one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Lilia sent me after a conspiracy. It looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know Phineas Wales? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
Didn't take much convincing.
If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Brownies. Persuade 100, baby! Because the fate of the colony is in my hands.
You sure have an inflated sense of self-importance, but that doesn't make you wrong. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Oh, and I can, like, resolve the quest peaceably. It's really cool. That's why I love doing persuasion. I love how long these loading screens are. They're not like Final Fantasy 15 or Horizon bad, but they still feel longer after a while.
What's occupying your brain tubes today, Sam?
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move
Make
along.
me. Mind if I take a breather? Pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 1,992 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Suck it. I'll go bye-bye. It's its own section. It is. Cool. Maintenance tunnels. Alright, we'll be back. I like being so fancy. I need to clean my glasses though.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
I want to go to Tartarus. That sounds cool.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
So it didn't take much to do either. Anybody's companion quest too. They were all pretty quick, minus Parvati's. The pay looks so gross. Poor thing. Because I don't have any junk on me. Hmm.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. C&D Wordsworth. It's not the worst.
Quick save.
Unless it's
Is it done?
I spoke to Chartrand. I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's best shot and survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
Let's save real quick. I want to kill them all just to see what happens.
Here we go! Everyone all right?
That's not terrible armor. You have nothing on you, Lily Hagen? How is that possible? Oh, Sam's got a perk point. Tolerable. Rearing. Off put. Fine, I'll reload. Don't just go killing off characters for no reason. They were very easy to kill. Their security is garbage. It's me, Game God. How you doing? Happy Halloween! Like my outfit? No, I did this for the stream. I'm dressed like the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. Because it's the Halloween stream. I work today, so I changed out of my work clothes and into this. I'm gonna wear it for the entire stream, indeed. It's comfy and stylish.
CNP Boris Pockets can be macrowaved in 2.
It's doing Marauder and Spacer.
2.5 seconds. Boris Pockets.
You couldn't pay me to visit Monarch. I'd probably get my face eaten off. Move along. Huh?
Huh?
Hey, I saw your name on the roster at Sublight Salvage. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
If it was, you learned to keep your eyes to yourself and mind.
This Spacer outfit. So we got 2 more outfits to show her.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Let's see if this guy's got a Spacer outfit.
Welcome. Looking to give.
How's your Halloween game gone? What'd you do?
Itching to whack.
You a Spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Interesting helmet. I don't know what she wants for like a Spacer outfit, you know? Because you can't do Spacer's choice.
Is any of the news they play here actually true? The pirate ship?
You have 27 bits in there. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Ooh, you're here. It'll do a lot for my credit. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge.
Let's buy something quick and we'll test it next time we're around.
TNT, I can't believe. It's not yours. It's unbelievable.
Okay. And... Let's do this one next.
The news packet had the toss ball scores from Dakotas.
Ooh. Hope we get other people in chat today. If I ask about their Halloween.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Let's go. Bobbity boopy. So many loading screens. Hey, loading screen. Spits acid. Wonder if he uses it to help break down food too.
All right. How does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into.
And another loading screen. This is content.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
It's in the bag. The trash bag.
I like Sam.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got it.
We gave the the other actor's real weapons
Oh,
to
boy.
keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
It's gonna be deadlier than we thought, huh? Yep. Let's save real fast. Just in case I interpret this the wrong way.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Reminder. Prolonged exposure to germicidal fumes kills brain cells.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
You ran like a coward then, you'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Plasma. What if I have anything to say about it?
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
No, it's the end for you.
Law, what a presence. I'm going to need a moment to match this energy. To the break room, everyone.
Oh, because Zero made him angry. I'm trying to be a good boy. But how you doing, Nick? Happy Halloween.
With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
You bet.
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
You did it. Oh, we're so close to level 27. Just too tired to stream? Makes sense. On to the main quest. Hope the rest of this work week goes by fast. Went by pretty quick today, thankfully. Fortunately, most Halloweens are pretty slow at work, but today was kind of busy, which was annoying. I was waiting for it, Nick. Or the way they set up, he's like, the way he said, "Oh, these actors, I give them live guns to help it sell it better." I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to kill these guys for like a snuff film." But it all turned out okay, thanks to my persuasion. Really excited to go do that same quest and just have the dumb guy options when I do my melee run. It's gonna be really funny. Some of the responses I get in this game.
Rizzo's knock you out.
Alright, let's go talk to the guards.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
Hey Sam, initiate experimental mode, girl talk.
Failed to initiate sequence. Please define.
Still some kinks.
I want to hear Sam say girl talk.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Anything you can tell me about Minister Clark?
Oh, he's, medium...
Very descriptive.
Medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
How descriptive. You haven't met him yet, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out.
This guy's an idiot. Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number.
Total idiot.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
I don't have any Spectrum vodka to give you.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Have you tried our new cocktail? Then you'll want... Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automatic...
There's the drink one.
Please allow me to.
Here we go, we bought one.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Maybe. Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you're
Oh my
really
God.
great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Not exactly, Nick.
listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I'm another.
Please allow me to improve your drink.
Let's buy 2 this time.
Hey, you look familiar.
Here we go.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Here's another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
With your BMI, you can metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste
Gross.
like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
I don't.
Good old
feel
Sam.
good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Did he just die? I feel really bad if I just killed that guy. We just made that guy drink himself to death. Oh my god. It's fine, he's just sleeping. Forever. He's sleeping forever. Let's see if we can get over there without much hassle.
You must be joking. Our
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I didn't bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Save before I try this. I didn't mean to kill him. He was so happy to get a promotion. I thought he was just going to pass out. He got alcohol poisoning.
So what if all those oversized suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it easy.
Muting volume now.
can do it. Who we're in? No package for you. And now I feel bad. Let's kill the guy for his keys. I don't. I had the key to get into this door, but I didn't have like a camouflage ID. What are we even doing in here? I forgot our goal to like why we're seeing him. Let's see.
What was that?
Here they come!
No! Dang it, guys, we're doing so good.
Detected.
Oh!
Open
Get him, Sam.
Incoming.
I'm so OP now. My squad's doing great too.
How did you get it?
Hello.
You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr.
The
Clark.
drugs.
Oh, wow.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the crap, I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide. That's what to say.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Sherman Rockwell's locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business with my... But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Seth.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint.
I already got
just
through,
down
don't
the
worry about
street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get to the Acropolis District, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suite, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Then I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Why are you trusting me to help you?
Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
Count on me, Mr. Clark.
Good. Halcyon is in dire
I
need
love
of
Sam, Nick.
someone like
So good. Sorry, everybody, you're all taking a nap. Right, yeah. I hear they're having sales on stuff on the Switch right now. You should check it out. Like I said, he bought a bunch of roguelikes. So many loading screens in this game.
Huh? What was that?
Here they come!
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
The board is now bitter. When weren't they? Mm-hmm. Two down. You guys might need more employees.
You must be joking.
Yeah, the board are the bad guys, so.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of...
How
Look at this hoe.
splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants
Wow.
frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Rude. The dexterity check gracefully, I might add. That's a rude way to greet someone.
Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood.
It's tempting, Nick.
Honestly, what is the
At least
board
gonna
thinking
insult
letting
her.
so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us. The system's
Ma'am. I am wearing a bow tie.
But now
I'm
we're
fancier
overrun
than
with
you
the
are.
unworthy
I
and the
belong
ungrateful.
here.
And
Just
this
saying.
early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
It's a terrible attitude. You shouldn't look down on people like that.
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically...
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
I want to work for her.
How come we never find jobs where we don't get shot at? Like, delivering woolly calves, maybe?
Because woolly calf delivery is the exclusive purview of Happydale Farms, a division of the Post-Agri Corporation. How could you possibly be so ignorant? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Well, it's not. Give me something better.
Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like?
I do like money. Fine, I'll do it, but not for the money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
Alright, Nick. I hope she gets her comeuppance. I'll take care of it. But I only took it on because I am curious to see if the retirement district is like actually really nice, or if they just kill these people off when they get old enough. Geronimo! What's up, Fizzle? How you doing, bud? Happy Halloween. Welcome to the Halloween stream, young sir. Fez is here, but I can't really wear it because I have headphones on. See? There we go. It's the closest I can get it. Heck yeah, Fizzle. I have it on my lamp. There we go. I made your day good. I'm glad I could, Fizzle. I'm doing good. Worked Halloween. But now we're here playing this game
Captain?
to relax a bit, so we're doing pretty good.
Big, greasy thumb.
Dressed fancy. Had a Lunchable. Living the big life. How about you, Fizzle?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of
So what if...
Corway Pharmaceuticals.
Move along. State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Show the minister's HHC access card. Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right.
Leprechauns, how quiet and clean it's meant to be. Nice, dude.
Your weapons with a revised
It's like a good way to start the day.
Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
What a kind young guard, Bachmeyer.
And they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
I'm the main character. I'm too OP, bish. Anything fun planned for the day, Fizzle? Let's save real quick. Nick's probably doing well too. He's probably just AFK.
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate
there you go.
duration.
He was just distracted.
Will there be anything else? Excuse me, just a moment.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living
Oh my
from
god.
malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of
Well, fun
Byzantium
fizzle.
continue
Sounds like a
living
productive
in
day.
prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future, when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again, working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Wow.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Save. He's not even here. Oh, pretty.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Nerd.
Dusty human.
No elevator music, what a sham. Crisscross Apple David, there we go. I'm happy to have some people in here to hang with me for Halloween, though. Nice having you guys. Ooh. It's funny, today was my Monday and I'm already ready for the weekend. Just hoping the next couple of days go by fast. Sunday should go fast because I work at 4. Tomorrow should go okay because I work at 3. My longer day is on Saturday. So we'll see. Yeah, I feel like we're getting close to the end of this game. We might finish this tonight.
Huh? I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
Need a disguise.
The one who's been pounding the... You! Stop that! What do you think you're doing?
I'm invincible. Look at all these ways I can pass her over. Whatever I want.
Well then, power
Mm-hmm.
Entering quiet mode.
I need a company card. I need a disguise. You like that, Nick? That's how convincing I am.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
Here we go.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
I'm the new hire. Show him the chairman's key card. How's this for clearance, bish?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
My lie's almost 100. Let me through right now, or your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you ever crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
That was a good insult. Not the paper cuts. Not the gumdrop buttons. Alright. Yeah.
Issuing some.
Wish we could upgrade Sam with different bits. So it changes how he fights. It'd be cool. Here we go. Right? Yeah. He wouldn't like me when I'm angry. No, flamethrower doesn't work either. I tried. He's just stuck with the stuff. It just levels up while we're going through. Then cool if you could put different armor, different plating on him, change his color, give him different elements to use. It's kind of like the perfect... Having a robot companion like that would be like the perfect opportunity to do that. Animal testing. Come on, we can make it. Why the scientists don't care? We're so stealthy. This might be where our luck ends, though. I know. No perfect stealth. Dang it. Aww. My lockpick wasn't good enough. We're going to have to fight our way through.
What?
This unit Don't is mess clean,
mean, and ready to kill germs.
Mine's playing tricks on me.
Guess I'm getting paranoid.
I'm gonna get my log picking up for my next playthrough. Nice and easy.
Here they come!
Ooh, get squished. Let's go. Cool. guys. Mostly successful. What did I do? I snuck in as far as I could, and then I got the chemical we needed. I did it. Might have to shoot our way out of here. Whew. They were sent for the chemical, and they were testing the chemical on those people. So if anything, I was mercy killing them. Because they were addicted to Mountain Dew, and I took them off it. No more Dew. They can't do the Dew anymore. Now they can do the dead. Let's go do the side quest next.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Just gonna fart our way through. They work on my top 100 video games? No. No, I don't have time. But I'm very happy to work on my top 10. Trying to fight the whole town.
Neutralized.
I saw a percentage. Why I choose 100? I don't know. I figured they wanted all of the chemical. I think it sounded like they made it sound like the 100% was the normal chemical, but if I took the 20-something%, it was the experimental kind. It's just that easy, Fizzle. We're just gonna kill this whole town. you.
Get past that armor!
I'm too OP. I tried to sneak. I can't sneak through this whole town. Oh, look at this place. Let's see what we got here. Any other free guns for David? By the way, I don't think it's fair that the whole town gets aggro because I killed some guys at the bottom of that base. It should be in that location only, not the entire town. It's not fair.
The dissidents actually took over the
CNP board.
I mean, I guess I could have taken the tunnels, but I don't want to take the tunnels.
Something's not right.
Clean up the competition.
It's not really a hassle of one-shotting everything, and it's experience. Nick, I almost have 3,000 ammo. I think I'm okay.
Everybody okay? Great.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm still collecting it, Fizzle, but, you know. I think I'll be okay if I shoot 20 or 30 guards. I think we'll be okay. Let's see what's happening to these retirees. Too much ammo. I like that. Bro, you can't have too much ammo.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occurred. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's
David's garbage down here.
Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can Crunch.
No, if you go away for a couple days, Nick, they'll calm down. I knew it. It's gonna be total garbage. They just kill these old people off. I knew it.
Oh no.
Industrial stain.
Identified. Dropped object is an organic in rest mode.
Resuming passive mode.
This isn't cool. I wouldn't, Nick, but I killed her. She was shooting at us upstairs. It's not even like a whole room. They're just freaking... It's like a whole district. It's just a room. Poor old people. I don't. It's gone. It's under, botched. Well, we have to go through the maintenance tunnels. Okay. She shot at me! That's what you get through being a hoe bag, Nick. You got what you wanted. We killed her. But I totally called it. Totally knew that's what it was going to be. Like, we don't have room for the old. We're not going to give them their own district. Literally just bring them down there, then the robots kill them. Yeah, this weapon's too OP. I love it. Just to show off my sweet skill, Nick. I have so much Drano, it's ridiculous. Like, way too much. Up we go. Use it all? What do you mean? Use all of what? The Adreno, I feel like I would OD and die. I feel like in this game that would be possible too. So you can technically pick up a drug addiction debuff for a perk point.
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
No more advertisements. Nick, you just want my character to suffer and die.
I'll blame it on you.
Boom! I totally did not. Because I killed that arrogant woman too quickly. Nick, you wanted me to kill her at the instant we had that conversation. Don't even start. You should be happy. You should be proud that I've fought the corporate power. Fight the man, man. Oh. Next playthrough. I said just to sleep, but I don't want to drop my controller. Oh, stretch.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Per usual.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you. Have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Oh.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I got your attention, at least.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
That's me. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
You want to talk to me and make your offer?
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
All right, convince me.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. We're not going to betray him. Maybe in the next playthrough.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
I'm going to have my melee guy be an evil, aggressive character, I think. Well, no, because what I want to do is turn down intelligence all the way and basically you get dumb guy, special dumb guy dialogue options. I'm gonna do that, but I'm still gonna make evil choices when I can.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Thank you.
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists.
Poor Sam.
I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant? I want to call her the adjudicator. Asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
You've got a plan of sort?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it, you want to prepare.
The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Pretty sneaky, Phineas. We know how the verb goes. Level 28. Yeah, maximum lie. Boom. 2 more level ups and we can max out Intimidate. I was expecting to see that one lady here. Let's save before we send her the corrupted signal, just in case I hit the wrong button. Send corrupted tracking signal.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat this game tonight. Always save. I'm a save whore. I think we're nearing the end. Alright, sounds good, Nick. This'll just be me and Game God hanging. Hi, see you in the stream tomorrow.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akane.
Long time.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it.
That's right, Fizzle's here too.
Unfortunately, Dr. Wells
Sorry,
found a way
Fizzle.
to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him.
I've been so into this game.
Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Brain ain't working all the way, getting tired. Byzantium's a big place.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akane has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off.
Oh yeah.
Will there be anything else?
Lurking's
Captain?
good. I enjoy a good lurk.
We have arrived
nice.
at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the sun.
Fun. That's all for now. The Hope.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
We'll be fine.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say.
Thank you.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while
Let's
you're out.
go, gang. Let's go, gang. Back on the Hope.
That ought to do her, Captain.
I expect other people to be here.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
He's a gangster. He's a tough guy. So many options. Engineering and lying. Sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy
Cool.
shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
I've had so many different options. Thank you. And we're going to save before we go in.
Got a promotion.
My people.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again? Yeah, huh?
You were just talking to me.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Get ready!
Centrifuge mode activated.
Wow. One more level till we hit the level cap. Alright, let's get Intimidate all the way.
Trespassers discovered in restricted area. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Will do, thanks. I wish my lockpicking was good enough. I have no idea where they want us to go, though. Because it's sealed over here.
halt. Sweeping the trespassers. Records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose. Error. Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Auntie Cleo's patented Tripanary language. Tripanary. More bits for your bits. We appreciate your cooperation. Have a pleasant day.
Where to go?
You hear about Edgewater? Yeah, pirates are
Where's that? Scanning for...
I feel like I'm stuck.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Speak worker is error. Error.
I feel like I'm stuck. The key card could open it? Hey, there we go. Going up then. No load. Save. Always save. My tongue's getting so dry.
You ought to see Quincy for your assignment.
Oh, pretty.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Cool.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I need to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Hilarious. Skip to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Doing it. I mean,
Doing it.
Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
You just see that sun explode. Crushed it.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
What? I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
It's transferred here by HHC.
I guess you've got a point. Keep your hands to yourself.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Down we go. Oh my goodness, hold on. Something in my eye. That looks cool. We can get a trophy here while we're doing this.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Error.
If you can convince people 3 times, you get a trophy.
Records indicate your error. Biprinary. Error.
Let's save the final one for the humans here.
I have a very strong suspicion that you're not one of us.
That's rude. You can't be serious.
I am very much serious.
I'm with corporate. I'm actually here on inspection duty. You're being audited, soldier.
You are? I mean, I am? I was just following protocol. You don't have to put this in your report.
I'll be on my way.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
These people are acting like they didn't know the ship moved. Alright, let's get to the lab. Looks like Phineas might be dead. Or in trouble, at least. Thanks, Fizzle. That's a very easy trophy to get if you got basically maximum everything speech. I love maximum speech, it's so much fun.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr.
Hit me
Wells.
with it.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
Oh boy.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible.
Indeed, Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
Heck yeah, high five, Fizzle. Achievement Wars 2019.
Goodbye.
Phineas!
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Let's go. Rocks. No! Never touch this. Question mark? You build your own secret meteor base, but then you don't know what that bottom part is? That's funny. Phineas!
Okay, keep it quiet.
For your friend, just...
Nice one!
Squash. Yeah, well, they got the door open and everything. What do they want us to do? Alright. Passcode, passcode, passcode. Oh, his digs. Ooh, that's a special gun. An energy weapon? Ooh. At least try it out on somebody. It's gotta be in here. Dang, I was hoping that his apartment would have it. There it is. Hey, hey. We can go to Tartarus, Final World. Let's go get Phineas back. Sophia! Oh, sometimes these are killer on the ears. Mostly because I can't wear them right, because if I had these fully noise canceling, I'd wake her up probably. But I look dapper. AF. Ooh. I wish I could dress like this every day for work. Just be fancy. You know, run a shop. Not be greasy.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
If it worked.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay. Oh wow. Whole gang.
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling bored stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta
That's
bust
a
him
look
out.
too.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs
final
and
mission.
close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Save. For real crew. For realsies this time. Parkour. Yeah, we're almost at the level cap too. To Tartarus. Now to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyonian colony. You want to do before you enter the prisoner, do it now before you can cross the point of return. Let's go. Let's complete this game tonight. Right, Fizzle? They'll definitely have them ready to go. The Doctor would be the best bet. The closest they're going to get, though, is me dressed as the Doctor, playing this character. So, it's half equal.
Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority
Here
now.
we go.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Wait, this isn't Terra 2? My mistake. I'll just leave. Thanks,
Fizzle.
Fizzle.
Not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse.
Not everyone can pull off a bow tie.
Lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain,
I think it rather suits
recommend
me.
this course of action.
Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under the helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die.
Mm-hmm. Agreed, Fizzle.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? Take care.
And we're in. So this is Tartarus, huh? This looks nice. Squan. Let's go. Parvati, Sam, you're with me. Let's break into Tartarus. Whew. It's the final countdown. Let's get some water in my mouth. It's a cool game. I like this game.
Neutralize and sanitize.
Way to go, Cap!
The board will never own Groundbreaker.
Hey, Junli.
Push on, Margot.
We got allies. Awesome.
Stay down, Hullhead. Somebody talk to the garbage.
Unit's middle name. Pollutant Purified.
Stay down, Hullhead.
So happy that factions that we helped actually like helped us win.
Sanitization incoming.
There it is. Cool.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy.
Easy peasy.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Let's go. We'll stealth this part.
Error. Employee information not. Error.
Let's go up this way. We got 2 more uses. Come on, make it. Oof. Save. Hmm. We get her stuff up too. Okay, one more save and we'll move on to the next section. To the pit. Freaking Manosaurs. They're actually pretty weak. The only ones that are kind of dangerous are the queens. Just because they hit pretty hard and they can shoot at swarms. As long as you get the drop on them, they're not. At least with this build, they weren't. Nothing was really that tough in this game. I don't think I've actually died in this game. Boo 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 in disguise, la 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 la.
Are you new
Oh
here?
my god.
I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you talking while on a shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Just don't do it again.
Thank you.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us. I
love that they're that all my factions that I helped are teaming up with me. It's so cool. Reminds me of Dragon Age Origins.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
What? Hey, I can't help with the way I look.
There's something about it.
Still some polish if one of the prisoners.
Damn. Lucky you.
Oh, look who it is!
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Yeah, suck it.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical. My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled chairman, has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
Go, Sam.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I assume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you.
Right?
Again,
Don't mind if I do.
he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Not buying it. You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
Ooh, I got it all. With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell.
I really want to kill him.
Plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. I want to save him. No. I want to kill him, but they won't let me save. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Here we go.
Sentry mode activated.
That's the last of them.
Alright, reload. It's trying to be a good guy, persuasive build, so I can't just go shooting people in the face. If I get people to work together. Go. We're actually making pretty good progress.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So Get in there and...
Go, MSI, go!
Waste of company ammo.
This is a cool final mission, I like this.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's Special Solvent Stain-Out Wounds. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
What? No.
You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
My bad. It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're a gifted warrior, Captain. You've made your talent for combat abundantly clear. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
You're going to do your duty or die trying. I get it, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No.
Whoa, good one.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the
Oh, is that
bloody
all?
business of
Even though we're
saving
winning?
this colony.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with me.
Ooh. That's such a specific one. Intimidate 90, heavy weapons 55, 200 melee 55. I'm giving you a chance to walk away from your bloody purse. So there's a charm. You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
The board's not worth dying for.
There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you. You've thrown this system into disarray. Cleaning up your mess will be the work of a lifetime. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Funny you should say that, because the chairman was telling me this is all your fault.
Rockwell said that. Chairman Rockwell? That's absurd. You're lying. This is another one of your tricks. I've been the chairman's most reliable associate.
Let the You let the situation get out of hand. Rockwell wants you gone.
That's ridiculous. Halcyon is collapsing. The labyrinth is rioting. You're running wild through the colony. And I let the situation get out of hand? I have given the chairman nothing less than a lifetime of loyal, honorable service. And this is how he repays me. By leaving me twisting in the wind.
Everybody's disposable to the board, Sophia, even you.
Enough. I'm not going to stand here bickering with you. I was expecting the chairman's support, but I'll have to do without. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Intimidate 100, oh yeah. Left a lot of corpses behind me, Sophia. You sure you want to be next?
When you put it that way, no. Not in the least. Damn it all. Very well. You win. I'm familiar enough with your methods to realize my chances of survival are low. Congratulations, Captain. You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Thank you. I'm glad we could settle this without violence.
I just hope you've made the right decision. The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
I'm coming, Phineas. Maximum level. Boom. Now we have all the dialogue maxed out. Sam.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You know, wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
Interesting.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. Better get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Please.
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Ooh. Freaking lifetime employment program ruined. Yay.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks
promising. We did fizzle. We're getting all the cool
the rediscovery of the Hope
repercussions of my actions.
It's great. The lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines
Technically,
were
this is the end.
the luxuries they'd grown
But I can tell you,
accustomed to,
after this is done,
the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
Whoa.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor. If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Ooh. We did it. And the only thing that you missed, Fizzle, was we got to Phineas and we talked to the leader lady who was keeping him. We basically had to do a bunch of persuasion checks to get her to leave and let us save him. So we did. And then it brought us to all these ending results, saying what all of our choices in the game led to for the future of Halcyon. Very good game. A lot of fun. Really happy I played it. And it's kind of fun that we beat the game on Halloween, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, and we'll be back tomorrow night with another game, and might be Children of Morta, might be Monster Hunter GU. Thank you, Fizzle. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night after work with something. Alrighty. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.